We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. The Twins look for their 7th straight victory next. Tyler Cross is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Perfect baseball weather, 82 degrees at first pitch tonight. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs, and he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 7 homers and 32 driven in.
One away.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Guys, let's go.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hold.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of the zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball, D-Row. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings that one off the plate.
Third, the designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, we've got one right here.
Again, another foul ball. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
The first baseman, number 22.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
2 down now.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Max Kepler. First pitch coming, here it is. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He
swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. Reined in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roll, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
You go. I got it.
Solak grabs it to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 1-0. The next twin up, Alex Kirilloff. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Alex Kirilloff.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Kirilloff stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 1-1.
1-1. Front
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1-2's the count.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, nobody out. Nobody out.
Shortstop.
And now is Andrelton Simmons. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Now batting, the second baseman.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip.
Hey, we got one out here.
Balls up,
Fouled
balls
off.
up.
A pause and the 0-2. Kirilloff, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Still 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player. Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twin strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Max Kepler. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Slow little roller to third. Andahar brings it in. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, we got no one.
The 2-2 one more time. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now.
The catcher, number 8.
Into the box, Mitch Garver.
That's the ball.
A ball and no strikes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Now it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point. That's what they've done to this guy so far.
Popped him up. Tejeda shading to his right.
Ball, I got it.
And that's the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail 1-0. Up next for Minnesota, Alex Kirilloff. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Alex Kirilloff.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, plays that first.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. No hits to this point.
Hey, let's go right here.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he takes strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
1-1-1.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Cruz.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
No, that missed.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here's another 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Miguel Sano.
First baseman, number 22.
And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
The right field.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ian Kennedy is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Cross notches his 3rd win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Jose Leclerc earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victory.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. The Astros will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Tyler Cross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Road, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's one gone to start the night. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Tucker is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on-base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things. One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Well, today's game provides the Astros with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching. And it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
We got no outs here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 9 homers, and he's driven in 45. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Popped him up.
Plenty of room, plenty of room. Ball.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, 2 here.
We got time.
That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Jason Castro.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
0-1. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
He'll start 9.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different the east-west we came up playing.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Next up for the Stros, Steven Souza. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Souza, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And it's fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends The inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
No outs here.
In the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping up now, Kyle Tucker, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Tucker hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1, 2, 3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No one out now.
All right.
The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Shortstop.
As he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he fouls this one off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, he makes the stop. How about that? Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to hit is the catcher, Jason Castro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to third. Oh, what a stop. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit. even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Hey, nobody on.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Up next to the Astros, the center fielder,
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily.
Hey, let's get that 2-bar right here. Come on now.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board. We're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, you make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
So he sets him down swinging. Jose Altuve goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Hey, first pitch strike.
At the plate,
right
Kyle
here.
Tucker.
30. Kyle.
High in the air out to center field.
Ball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... So it's 2 runs. Here's Michael Brantley. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ian Kennedy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll...
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season.